What's up guys, my name is Ross. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you would like to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We actually just hit 200 subscribers, which is big for me. The next goal is 300 and then 1,000, so I really appreciate it. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the video that Acura released about the new Integra. We pretty much got the model for the Integra and what it looks like, at least from the exterior. Acura released a couple videos, in a bigger video and then a smaller video on Instagram and Twitter last week. I'm just now getting to it, so I apologize for a little bit of latency, but I wanted to dive in, kind of give you my thoughts and kind of what I think about the new Integra. But before I do any of that, guys, click that like button and I will get into the video. Before I go into my thoughts, I'm just going to share the screen recording of what the video is, so enjoy that. So throughout this video, I'll share kind of some pictures on Twitter of what they've released. But overall, I'm just going to come out and say that I don't really like the look of this car. Initially, I was very excited. I'm still very excited. We don't really know the extent to what this car is going to be. But we saw some stills, we saw some pictures of like the headlights, the taillights, and it looked really promising actually. It kind of looked like a futuristic version of what the old Integra looked like. But this honestly just looks like a Acura TLX. There's nothing really special about it. Of course, in the grand scheme of things, Acura cars look great, and this car looks great compared to most cars, but I think when you're talking about something as historic as an Integra, this just doesn't really do it for me. I'll put up some concept pictures right now of what people thought it was going to look like, and maybe even rumors or leaks of what we thought we were going to get, compared to kind of like what we are getting. I don't really see the hype, honestly. There was a lot of hype around it with these concepts, and honestly the concepts looked really nice, and there was one with a spoiler, and it kind of just looked like a newer version of the old Integra, like I mentioned earlier, but it just doesn't look like the same. It's offered in a sedan 4-door. I do think that that's going to come in a 6-speed manual transmission, so that's good news. The Integra, when I think of it, I know that it has a hatchback version, a sedan version, back when it was made years ago. When I think of an Integra, I think of a 2-door coupe, and now I don't know for certain if they're going to offer a 2-door coupe. Again, none of the specs are out yet. We don't really know a ton about it, so I can't say that they're not going to offer a 2-door. They may, but right now it's really not looking likely. I was hoping this would be a competitor to the new Nissan Z or the Toyota Supra, but honestly it just looks like another Acura sedan, and that's really disappointing to me. I really had high hopes for this car, but that's not to say that the aftermarket won't look great, or Acura will take into consideration some of our, thoughts and recommendations. Now this is just the prototype, but when a company releases a prototype car, it's gonna be the base model. This is what they're going to model the car looking like. There may be some minor differences, on launch day or whatever, but this is really what the car is gonna look like. Now one thing I did read up on is that the MSRP is going to start at $30,000, which actually is a great competitor with the Nissan Z. I think if you like the Z, the new one that's coming out, I think that if you like it and you're looking for something a little bit more business-like, business kind of formal, you don't want that sports car look, you want something you can drive to work every day, which you still can with the Z, but I think the Integra definitely has that more businessman kind of feel to it. For all I know, this thing could go 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds and we would all be raging about it. It doesn't, but it could. But it won't, but it could, but it's not going to. However, I do think that these are going to look really, really cool in the aftermarket kind of community, in the tuner community. People go crazy on everything nowadays, and I'm sure the Integra is no exception, with it being a classic sports car. The prototype shown in the video has this cool little Integra lettering on the side of it. I don't know if that's just for the video or if some of the Integra versions are going to have that kind of lettering on it. I hope that there's an option, like maybe in the Type R option, you get little Integra letters on the side. That would be really cool. I hope they keep that, and that's not only for the video. But these are kind of my thoughts on it, guys. That's really all I have to say today. I kind of just wanted to put this out there. I know that I said I'd be kind of touching up on some of the Acura Integra news, and this was released around a week or two ago, so I'm just now getting to it. I apologize, but I wanted to give my thoughts on it. I saw it when it came out, and I was excited to do a video on it. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more Acura Integra news. I also do off-road vehicle stuff. I have a Tacoma. I'm trying to mod it and do some different videos on that. But if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And our next goal is 300 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.